Morning, guys. Friday morning. Sitting here in my kitchen at my table. I've got my calendar, my computer, my to-do list, my dry erase boards, so I can line some things out. I want to talk briefly again about the project here. I just was talking with a friend. I said, I really want to document this process because I think there's some valuable stuff for people to be able to see. And, we started talking about the logistics of it and how we could do it and, really what I kind of seen and for the vision that I have, what it could be. It could end up costing me a little bit of money, and I said, you know what, I don't really have the money to spend on that, so I'm just going to do it and figure it out as I go. Martin Luther King Jr. said, to paraphrase, so you don't always have to see see the whole staircase, just take the first step. So yesterday I posted a video, took the first step of committing to this project as part of my process. And then last night when I'm creating the YouTube channel and trying to update social media profiles and stuff, I went to sleep I think about 12:30 last night, and I realized, wow, there's going to be a lot more work to actually making this project go than I thought. So the first thing I just want to talk about is for a lot of people, if you're trying to build a business or be your own boss, if you've never been that before. So I'll be 32 years old this year, and I did spend a major portion of my life. I had somewhere to go every day. I had a certain way I had to dress. I had all these rules, somebody that told me what to do, principles that I had to stick within. And then when you become your own boss, it's kind of a free-for-all. You get to decide, right? Well, we get kind of caught up in that because we decide we want to watch Netflix, or we decide we want to browse Pinterest, or we decide we want to lay in bed all day, and that doesn't move you any closer to your goal. So if you're building a business outside of your current job or something because you've decided that's what you want to do, commit to something, to a time frame. Like kind of like working out. If you commit to, I'm going to spend 5 hours a night 5 days a week on this, you're probably going to burn out pretty fast if that's not your typical work ethic, or if it's a new thing. So commit to 1 hour a night every other day, or 3 days a week, just to start the phase that I'm in, which is the brainstorming and investigating different options kind of phase. So commit to an hour, something that you can figure out. Commit to that hour. Spend your first hour figuring out what you're going to do in that hour every time you have it. So I've obviously committed myself to a lot more time than that. Today I have a huge to-do list. I have to organize the action items from my meetings yesterday, and I'm going to do that. And I'm going to be stuck behind my computer doing research for the day. This is not the fun stuff. Well, it can be, but it's the work part. You got to be your own boss, and I have to tell myself what to do. That's what my dry erase boards are for. They're going to be reminders kind of in my face all the time, that these are things that I need to make sure are done, because I like to check stuff off the list that it's got done. So today is about taking care of a couple personal items and organizing my action items from the meetings yesterday. I'm really excited to share with you what those projects are, but really at this point, again, it's the brainstorming phase. And what that really looks like is, okay, here's all these ideas that I have, or things that I would like, and I need to investigate them. And I found multiple different groups of people that want to do multiple different projects in several different industries. And so now I'm trying to really narrow them down. Which ones do I want to actually commit to? Which ones, are within my budget? I don't have a giant amount of capital, and which ones ultimately are, do it. Can I see a vision for? What can I see something happening in the future with this, not the right now, because another difference between being your own boss or being an entrepreneur and going to work for somebody every day is the work that I do today, I'm not going to get paid for. I'm going to get paid for this in the future if I continue to follow through and build these things, but it's not going to happen today. Like, I'll spend 8 hours today working, 10 hours today working, who knows what it actually looks like, and not getting paid. That's part of it. So I just want to leave you with, sometimes you don't have to see the whole staircase. Take the first step, figure out a time frame that you can actually commit to, and stick to it. You know, skip the Netflix, skip the going out with friends, skip the movies, skip the football game or whatever. You know, I mean, maybe that's the direction you want to go, is, you know, sports casting, and you have to watch the game. Okay, I get it. You know, every industry has a different thing, but figure out what you're going to be able to sacrifice in your life to create the time you need to build that business. So happy Friday. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I will be working because it's not a 5-day work week anymore. It's a 7-day work week now. All right, have a great one.